Hey guys, it's Mermaid Treasure Hunter here, and welcome to my 2020 wrap-up. You may ask, what can a newbie find on a tropical beach with an Equinox 800 and a sand scoop? Well, I'm going to show you, but before we do, would you do me a gigantic favor? Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. And if you don't like my content, give me a thumbs down. That's okay too. I'm okay. I'm an equal opportunity liker. Anyway, you guys, my motto for 2020 is going to be stay wild. Life's too short. Let's get out there. Let's have some fun, and let's get to this video. Okay, you guys, before we get started, I just want to show you this, the guide post out there, that red post out in the water. The waves are crashing over it today. That post is 35 feet up in the air, and it's a guidepost for the port, and the waves are just kicking right over it. I also want to point out that the water outside my window is normally a beautiful teal blue color, and you can see all the brown in the water right now. That's the sand swirling around, and hopefully it'll be kicking up some cool finds. So we'll be starting 2021 with a bang. I can feel it. Okay guys, let's get ready to get started. I tell you what, my entire house is in disarray today. Let me show you my Christmas tree. There it is, my Christmas tree. Oh, I have to show you Kevin's tree topper. I've brought stuff from, like all my gear and all my finds. I've got it up here. I've been working on it, getting it all together, counting the money, taking pictures, just so that I can put together this video. And everybody's always asking me what I use, what company, what product, what. So I'm gonna show you guys all that as well, kind of intermixed in between the finds. So let's get started. All right, you guys, let's get to counting the money. It's not gonna count itself. All my quarters, and my oldest quarter is 1965, and I have 3 of them. So no silver, that's a bummer. So these are all Eagle quarters, and then these are all state quarters. So, yep, isn't that exciting? No silver, that's okay. All right, you guys, I went through all of my US coins, and this is my only silver 1963 dime. It looks a little rough, doesn't it? I was thinking I might put it back through the tumbler a little bit. Although maybe it looks better with this green patina. So there you go, 1 silver coin. So that's 1 item off my bucket list, because I just can't find stuff like that over here in Japan. Awesome. All that money counting wore poor Sun Tzu right out. Can you believe all that money? I can't. Anyway, you guys, let's stretch our legs for a second, and we'll take a walk outside so I can show you where I keep my bullets and where I keep all of my sinkers for my buddy Rusty. This is where I keep all my bullets. All the bullets that I find, I put in here. But this is what I've found so far bullet-wise. I gave some to a friend of mine who was interested in bullets, and then on the beach one day I gave a bullet to a young family where they just thought it was so cool that I found a World War II bullet. And I've given Rusty at least this many sinkers, and here's another box full of sinkers. Here's the little guy that I found. Okay, you guys, my most exciting find that I have found in 2020, my very first year in metal detecting, is a SHANG Dynasty sword. What is a SHANG Dynasty sword? Well, it's from 1600 to 1058 BCE, before Common Era. And I was in my own backyard. I had just gotten my metal detector. I was swinging along, just trying to see if I could find something exciting. And my metal detector goes off. And I start to dig, and my house is pretty new. It's only about 5 years old. But I start to dig, and I see what looks like the end of a hose bib. And I almost abandoned it, but I didn't. I dug a little bit more, and then I kind of tugged. Well, I started tugging, and it pulls and it pulls and it pulls, and it keeps on coming out until I get this sword, and I just about flipped out. I ran upstairs, I called Kevin, and I'm just like screaming because I'm so excited that I found this sword. Let me show you this sword. It's pretty cool. All right, you guys, here is the coolest sword on the planet. This is a SHANG Dynasty era sword, and look at this. How cool is this? All the way down. Here's the other side. Let's turn it over. It's got etched details in it. It's just so neat. I hope you can really see this well. And so this is the part that I saw in the ground, and I thought it was a hose bib, you know, just smashed. Is this not the coolest find for someone in their very first year of metal detecting? Oh my goodness. So let me tell you the story about this. I'm so excited. I run in the house, I start doing some research. I'm going on websites of historic swords, showing pictures, asking, does anybody know what this is? My friends on Facebook were chiming in. Somebody from a sword site contacted me, and he said it is a SHANG Dynasty replica sword. And so I guess that's when I knew it was SHANG Dynasty. It is one of my very first finds as a detectorist. Anyway, that's the story of my replica SHANG Dynasty sword. Okay, let's take a break from finds and let's take a look at some of the gear that I use. How about that? This is the brand of tumbler that I use, and I'm in the middle of tumbling some coins. So there it is right there. I got it off of eBay. And then this is the Shine Bright that I talk about all the time. This is the media. It's a mix of some balls with round, like little saucers, and then little pins. And so I have 2 containers full of it. And then I just tumble for hours at a time. This particular tumbler goes backwards and forwards, and it has 5 different speeds. And the only thing that I don't like about this tumbler is that it only goes for 60 minutes at a time. And I would love to be able to turn it on and then turn it off when I'm done, because I would let it run all night long. So that's the only drawback of this particular tumbler. This is my Equinox 800. I love this machine. I bought the little cami cover for the housing unit. It looks like brand new because every single day when I get back, the first thing I do is rinse it off. I run water through these little holes that are at the top. It comes all the way out the bottom. I take my skid plate off every maybe 2, 3, 4 times and rinse the sand off. You've got to do that because your machine will start to act erratic. And then my sand scoop is the CKG sand scoop with a carbon fiber handle. And the reason why I bought it is because I travel a lot. And this handle comes apart and folds in 2, so it fits in my suitcase, no problem. 3 handheld diggers. I have the Dr. Otex. That was the first one that I bought. I wasn't really excited about it, so then I bought the Lesh, which is this one right here. And this one is awesome. And while I was in New Jersey visiting my son this summer, I had left my metal detector at my mom and dad's house, my GoPro cameras, everything. And so it happened to be my birthday, and so we bought a whole nother Equinox 800, and I bought this scoop, or this handheld digger, another sand scoop that I have no idea what the name of it is, but it didn't fold up, so it didn't come home with me. It stayed at my mom and dad's house. And another pin pointer. So I left all that at my mom and dad's house so that while I'm there, I can always metal detect. And here is the Mind Lab book by Andy Savish that I have been reading and highlighting like crazy. I love it. These are my craft glasses. I know that sounds crazy, but it has a headlight and it has different lenses that you can put in depending on what size, what magnification you need. Here's my little scale. We'll be using that later. Here's my diamond tester. You've seen that in a video. And then here's my loop that came, I think, with my diamond tester. And then here is my PuriTest metal testing kit. Fine pouches. This one is Mekesteron. It's really great. It has a zippered pouch, an outer pouch, inner pouches. I put a little foam in there if I find fishing lures and stuff with hooks. And then here's my Hinano butt pack that I use sometimes. I have 3 pin pointers. My first one was this Dr. Otek, which is a great pin pointer. And then when I was at my mom and dad's house and I left all my stuff, actually I left my pin pointer at the hotel room and Kevin took it home with him when he went back to Hawaii and I went to Oregon to be with my dad. So I bought this Mind Lab Pro Finder 35, and then I also bought this Garrett Carrot. So actually I bought the Mind Lab in New Jersey because I knew I was going to go down the East Coast and into Florida. And I had bought the Garrett Carrot while I was at my mom and dad's house, so that was just backwards. I used the wireless headphones that came with my Equinox 800, and then I also used the Mind Lab waterproof headphones. And then this is my headlamp that I use in case I ever go at night. This is called the Outer DO 8 LED rechargeable headlamp. So I love it because it's rechargeable. It's super bright. It also has a red light and a flashing light. So for example, when we were in Florida and Kevin was up in the hotel room and I was out on the beach in Daytona, and there were so many people out there, I put the flashing red light so he always knew where I was. Not least, here is my GoPro 8. My GoPro selfie stick, my GoPro 9 with the head strap that is so comfortable. I have to tell you, I was using the little baseball cap attachment, and oh God, that gave me a headache after a while. And the GoPro 9 comes with this great carrying case, and I have the extra batteries, my cheaters, and my GoPro backpack. I love this baby. It's so good. It's just awesome, and you can see I don't take as great a care of it as my Equinox because it's covered in sand. All right, you guys, let's keep going. Let's get to the good stuff. I have found so many cute little cars and toys this year, so I'm going to show you those next. All right, you guys, are you the type that likes toys? Do you have kids that might be interested in metal detecting? This is a small sampling of what I have found this year. Look at how much fun these fire trucks are. And my, what is that called? That's Cars movie. And then these little guys. This is my favorite truck. That's so cool. Look at this bus. I don't know what that is. Look at this guy. Grave digger. I found him on Halloween Eve. Look at this. This is just some silly little thing. Look at this ambulance. It has a person in the back. How cool is that? I love this Mustang. We had this exact same car. Ours didn't have the racing stripe. We had this fastback Mustang when I was a kid. Oh my God, how old am I? Look at this fun bulldozer and a steamroller. Look at this fun little delivery car, and the back end comes up. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. I found this little sweet thing either in Daytona or Pensacola. I think it was in Daytona, but it could be Pensacola. No, it was in Daytona. It was in Daytona that I found this guy. Here's a cute little turtle that says never, ever, ever give up. How sweet is that? It's all metal. This was a Sunbaker cell phone opener thing. I saved this little piece of can slaw because I felt like it looked a little bit like Okinawa. How about these little guys? And I found these all, except for this one was on Sunset Beach. I found these all on the same beach. Cute. Little monkey, little Totoro, little unicorn guy, little broom from Cinderella, little Hello Kitty. You know, Beach Pirate always finds Hello Kitty rings, and he finds so many that I commented on his page and said, you should make it a drinking game. Every time you find a Hello Kitty, somebody should take a shot. I found these little animals and I glued them to the top of one of my jars that I keep stuff in. Look at this turtle. I found this turtle, I think, in Pensacola. And Nicholas would know what that's called, but you know, dinosaur. And then I found both of these. I love flamingos. I found both of these flamingos on the same beach in the water. Both of them out in the water. How cool is that? All right, so this is just a sampling of the cars that I have found. I give them away if there's kids on the beach, but how much fun is that? Get yourself a metal detector. All righty, let's go with the religious medallions first. Look at how sweet all this stuff is. This is a face of, I think, Jesus. This is that giant silver cross that I found at my new favorite beach. This is the sweetest silver cross. This is a gold-filled cross. This is the 14 karat gold chain and diamond encrusted Jesus and Mary. Sterling silver, sterling silver, sterling silver. This is just a, you know, just a little fakey, but crosses. Aren't those beautiful? And then let's move on to the sterling silver. So this is my pride and joy. This is the Tiffany & Company bracelet, and I found the Tiffany & Company earring the day before. This is a sweet little bracelet with a stone in it, sterling silver bracelet, sterling silver bracelet, a bunch of different sterling silver earrings, this sterling silver pendant, you know, just more little bling earrings that are set in sterling silver. I found this fun little sterling silver earring in Hawaii. This, man, I just thought for sure this was going to be white gold and a giant diamond, but nope, sterling silver. Diamond's not real. Little dream catcher earring. Some bracelets, sterling silver bracelets. Fish hook, Hawaiian kind of style fish hook. Look at the dancing guy. Remember him when I found him? How fun is that? And the little peace sign. How great. Here's that Gucci bracelet. Oh my goodness, this was so much fun to find. Gucci bracelet. And then this little pendant, it was so encrusted with shells. It still is, I can't get them off. And then here's the sterling silver pendant with amethyst and then a missing stone. And then here was the sterling silver pendant with like a ruby in it, but it fell off in the tumbler. And then I've gotten the back really clean, but I'm still having to tumble it more to get rid of the front just so I can see what the design is. Now these little sterling silver balls, I want to say that they're some kind of cloisonne or enamel, I don't know what, but they're sterling silver. And I found a couple of the balls. I found these on my most favorite beach. And so I found a couple of the balls, and then like a month later I went back and was searching in the same place and found some more of the same necklace, clearly the same necklace. I wish I could find all of them. I'll probably make something for Whitney and Zoe, you know, like maybe each a pair of earrings out of these, and I don't know what, I don't know, something. All right, you guys, I'm gonna set up the gold and then we're gonna do the ring. Here is the gold that I found, not including rings. So here's the 18 karat gold pendant with the pure 9999 coin from Tuvalu. And here, this went to a bracelet. Here's this tiniest little chain. We already looked at this. We already looked at this. I forgot this. This was in my gold bag. And this is a very dainty gold, you know, I think Catholic necklace, Catholic medallion. Some earrings, some bling. I thought for sure, since this said 14 karat gold, that that would be real, but no, it wasn't. 14 karat gold, 14 karat gold, 14 karat gold. This is all 14 karat gold. And then this is 14 karat gold. This is a 30-inch gold necklace that I found out in the water. This is a men's Italian 14 karat gold bracelet. Oh, that doesn't go to that. That I found at one of my favorite beaches. And this was such an exciting find because it was, you know, close to one of my first. And in the video, I'm like, oh, you know, this is why I don't dig low numbers. And it was this gold bracelet. So you guys, dig low numbers. Trust me when I say that. Okay, let's move on to the rings. Okay, guys, we are to the final push of the finds of 2020. Kevin had to get me a little shot of bullet bourbon. It goes down so smooth thanks to Yellowstone. We know all about bullet bourbon now. Okay, so in this section right here, you will see all of the junker rings that I found, and I found 87 of them, 87 junker rings. Now, these along this side are broken rings that broke in the tumbler or whatever, but these are sterling silver. So those are going to be added to the sterling silver pile. Okay, this next row, there's 10 right here of tungsten and tungsten carbide and titanium rings. So there's 10 of them there. And this is the funniest ring right here. I'm going to show you guys what it says. It says, I love you. Are you ready? Bitch ass. Really? Oh my goodness, who writes that? Who writes that in a wedding ring? I don't know, that's crazy. I just assume it's a wedding ring. Okay, the next row of rings, there's 10 of them, and they are the stainless steel rings. So these are pretty interesting. Like this one, when I found it, I was like, oh my God, it's white gold and yellow gold. This is so beautiful. And no, it's not. Stainless, 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 stainless. This was that stainless, or the ring that I just knew was shiny gold. It was so beautiful out of the sand, but no. Stainless. Stainless with diamonds, gold, made in China. And then the other gold stainless. I found these two rings on the same beach just the other day. You've just seen these videos. Okay, now this row, starting right here, this and this, both of these rows are the sterling silver rings that I found. This is the one that I found on my new favorite beach that has a real live diamond. It's so beautiful. I love this ring. I stopped tumbling it. I guess I'll tumble it some more because it's just crusted. So much shells and stuff in there. Here's the 1972 class ring that I found on one of my favorite beaches. And it has a tiger eye stone, but the tumbler kind of wrecked the stone. I found this really awesome sterling silver ring in Hawaii. Isn't that so pretty? But they're all just beautiful. This one has like a blue stone and a green stone. Green is my favorite color. And these are all just sterling silver rings. Feather, this is a feather. And then I have another tiny little feather ring and I don't know where it is. I don't see it here. So I can't even think of where it would be, but that's a ring that's missing. So we need to add that to our total. And then here's the two rings that I found on my new favorite beach that had the same stone, and I found them a day apart. Aren't those awesome? And my sterling silver wave ring, every detectorist I've ever seen has found one of those rings. And my just gorgeous, gorgeous signet. Here's this little ring right here, so pretty. Okay, so this is a rose gold ring. Found one rose gold ring. And these are white gold rings. So, white gold. These are yellow gold rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 3 rings together, 7. And this ring in here is yellow gold. And then I found a yellow gold 1 carat cubic zirconium, and Whitney asked for that and I gave it to her. You guys, I thought I found 3 platinum rings. I have found 5 platinum rings this year. 5 platinum rings. And one of them, look at this little baby, has a real diamond. Oh my God, that is so awesome. I couldn't see it and couldn't see it and couldn't see it. And it says platinum 950 on the inside. And it's real diamonds. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, are you ready for the most amazing gold diamond ring that I found in the first month with my metal detector? Right there, baby. Woo! Ooh, it's so pretty. I keep it in a special box. It's so sparkly. I just love this little ring. Anyway, you guys, how much fun is that? 100. Oh, my cat just jumped in my lap. 160 rings for the year. Who could believe that me, a newbie, mermaid treasure hunter, could find 160 rings in 1 year? Okay, you guys, listen, I hope that you have a very happy new year, safe celebrating. I have a feeling that 2021 is going to be a fantastic year for metal detecting. I will deliver a minimum of 2 videos per week. So please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up. I so appreciate all of my viewers who comment. We have such a fun dialogue. Join the crew. Join the crew. We need more people. I need you. So please hit that subscription button. You guys, let's get to it. Stay wild. Let's have a good year. And see you on the next hunt.